Ooh, that startled the crap out of me. That startled the crap. We know you guys are on the other side getting ready to watch an NXT review. You can't see us, but the bad guy and the captain is back in Jesus phone. Calm down. But we are back in action, and we're about to go live. Well, we are live, and the show is about to start right now. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and you guys are tuning in for Unpopular Review, the NXT edition. I'm the bad guy, and joining and returning, I know you guys missed her, right in the chat. Damn, she's great. The Captain Shaykespeare. Captain, how are you, darling?
I'm doing very well. I'm doing as well as that car that just honked.
I heard that car. That car. I said car, but that car. Who, if any of you guys who live in New York, you just know we're just loud, like it's the city that never sleeps. That's why he was honking. He was like, hey, I gotta catch that Unpopular Review NXT edition. So guys, we're glad that you tuned in to us. We hope you guys are having a great night. We say once again thank you, and also please give a like, love, and share, tell to your friends, all that stuff. It helps out the brand, it helps us grow. NXT just went off the air, let's say about 5 minutes ago. We were just prepping for the show. And I always see our first like. Thank you. We need more of those, please. We can get some more likes up in this bad boy. Come on, let's do this. But NXT just went off the air. I thought it was a pretty solid show. I was not able to catch in your house because I was not in my house to watch it. But see, that was a pun. Haha. Hey. See, that's the first Jack pun. Someone keep a countdown on my puns. I'm sorry. Do you have a cold? Why'd you do that? What was that? Was that? Oh, it was so funny you couldn't contain yourself. But I wasn't able to see in your house. But Captain, you saw it. Oh my goodness, you saw it. What did you think about the show on Saturday?
So good, such a good show. I enjoyed it so much. That tag match was chef's kiss.
There we go. All right, some Gordon Ramsay would do apparently because he doesn't give those too many. That's pun number 2. Bomb. But I wasn't. What was your favorite match of the night? I mean, it sounded like a tag match, but what was your favorite?
The tag match for sure. That match was so good. I love the Creeds. They just have grown on me so much. Like, wow, it's crazy.
Yeah, the Creed brothers. I mean, and they did make an appearance, and we're gonna talk about them a little later tonight. But let's talk about who started the show. Is the new North American champion, the A champion, my champion, and the champion of NXT. Carmelo Hayes, he comes out. The man, he got the belt back. You know, everything is just right in the world again, man. He got the belt. You know, Trick is out with him, and they're talking. And Trick says he's so happy. There's a lot of things to be happy about. I don't praise this kind of stuff, but I'm quoting what Trick said. He's happy that Lori Harvey is single. She's a pretty girl, but I wouldn't be happy that she just had a breakup. He's happy that Golden State is entering the finals. If any of you guys who like basketball, I guess that's for you guys. Hayes is kind of confused, like, whoa, where's my praise? Carmelo Hayes reminds me of me because that's just generally me. Except I have height. And he sits there and they talk about the praise. He praised Carmelo. He talks about how he got the championship again. He beat, and Hayes gave it up to. What did you think about this match on Saturday? Like I said, didn't see it, but what did you think about this match between Hayes and Cameron Grimes? Because it seemed like two great guys in the ring. I'm pretty sure they created magic, but I would like to hear your insight on that match real quick.
I mean, I thought it was a good match. I feel like Cameron and Carmelo just have really good chemistry. Like, anytime they've ever been in a ring together, it's always been magic. Personally, like I love their matches, so yeah, I enjoyed it a lot.
He gave him praise, gave him props. Solo shows up because if you guys have not been following for the last few weeks, if there's anything you know Solo was going to say, he was going to say, I got next. He let you know he got next. He says, all right, cool, bet. You won. All right, let me get that title shot. And so Carmelo is kind of like, all right, but that was the thing you had going for the former champ. Exactly. That ain't no deal you got with me. So I don't care what any of that nonsense. Eventually, oh man, I gotta say, you know who Grayson Waller reminded me of? Remember that movie? God, I can't think of the name. I'm so mad. I wish I wrote it down. It was something in Paradise. It was a white boy trying to be black. I forget. It was such an early 2000 movie.
Are you talking about
Malibu something?
Yeah, Malibu.
That's what he reminded me, especially with the damn shirts. He came out and he was like, "Yo, you know, you talking you got next, but nah, it ain't about you, fam." And I feel like I'm really ad-libbing badly here because that's not how he sounds. Huh?
It was like a lot. He was like really trying to take on the vernacular.
He was trying. It was hilarious. And we see you guys in the chat. We're going to get to you guys. Let's get to the segment. We want to say thank you guys for joining in. And like Trick was saying, everything right in the world. We got the captain back. I know you guys are happy to see her. And she's going to talk a little bit more. But yeah, I got to say this, right? Everyone has like a entrance, interesting entry thing, right? Like the name flash thing come up. So his got like the spotlights and everything like that. And I was so impressed because he has a Snapchat. And I'm like, who the hell uses Snapchat in 2022? Like, I just don't know. Like, do you know anyone do you guys use Snapchat? I just found that so interesting. I literally put that as a note. Oh, Grayson has a Snapchat. Comes out.
I use it. Well, I use it, but I don't use it to talk to anyone. I just use it for the head cutting feature.
Oh, okay. Have they been having any updates lately?
I don't know. I really don't look.
Okay.
I just use it to cut out my head so I can put it on different
oh, you use it to. I gotta show you some apps. There's some really good apps where you can use where you can shape. I said shape yet. Cut your head off and put it on something, right? Yeah, I did that for a milk carton for myself, and just to see if anyone cared if I was missing, and nothing, because you guys don't like me. But I gotta throw out here. Grayson is great because he said it and told Solo, I don't care what your blood type is, because bloodline joke. And I said, you know what? I had to give him a round of applause. That was great. Solo gets in the ring. He doesn't care. He's a street fighter. He's sitting there saying, I don't care. I'm gonna beat everyone's ass. He's Samoan. But he gets jumped. Mm-hmm. Which leads on to a match later on tonight. What did you and then we're gonna talk about some injustice. And I know Jeffrey, you're in the chat. I know you are, because you was writing me on Twitter. I wrote you on Twitter, actually. I don't want to sit here and lie about the great Von Wagner. But what did you think about this segment?
I liked it. I'm loving the momentum that Solo's getting, because you know what? And you remember I said it a lot of times. I was very worried because when he took that loss to Gunther, I was like, no, I really don't want this. But he's, handled it well. I feel like he's in a really good position right now, and the fans are super behind him, which I'm really happy for, because I do like him. I think he, delivers in the ring. I think he has, a great,
sure.
who he is, the street champion. I like it. So I'm very into it, and I just like him and Carmelo's chemistry. Like when they go back and forth, especially on Twitter, it's hilarious.
They do have good chemistry. I think there was something he wrote either on Instagram or Twitter, and he was like, "No one asked you, fam." Like it was something about his shoes, and he said, "In case you guys was wondering what shoes," he said, "But no one asked." And Carmelo wrote that, so they do have great chemistry. And it's going to turn into a match later tonight, and we're going to get into that. Ladies and gentlemen, you guys are watching Unpopular Review, NXT edition. Bad Guy Jack, the Captain Shaykespeare. Oh, my God. Sorry, the water got in my tongue.
Today.
I am on fire tonight, and you guys are in the chat on fire. We're going to talk about some of these things. I see you, George. What's going on? He says, what's up, everyone? He said NXT was pretty good. Bad Guy Jacket captured the best of all time. Thank you. We are the duo to beat, and no one can beat us. We are the best. We're top shelf. So you're part of the top shelf baddies. I've been told. Hi, we got Charmaine. Apollo Cruz was. I know, and I said my catchphrase. I said, "Oh shit, it's Apollo."
I can't.
Hit me, baby. I lost my voice on Saturday, but yes, that. You know what? I gotta say out loud, I did not like that song 20 years ago, and now I gotta say it's a fave of mine.
How do you not like that song?
Because I just don't. Like, what are you gonna do? Like,
I can't with this guy. You know what? You're just a hater. You just hate Finn for no reason.
Isn't strong enough.
How about that? Say it to Rhea's face.
Where's the review show for you about the weekend, Bad Guy Jack? How about a brief rundown how it all went down? Who was in the ring? We're gonna run a little bit around about In Your House. We'll talk about it. We'll talk about a little bit about it. Damian Jones, Queens representative. What's going on, my friend? George. Oh my God, Jeffrey. I'm sorry, my best friend Jeffrey. You're my best. Don't shake your head. No. You can't do that. It happened.
Dude, you just got his name wrong.
But I said sorry. I'm sorry, Jeffrey.
Mm-hmm.
Yuck, Mandy Rose still champion. Nice match, Bad Guy Jack. Solo said he got next. Absolutely. Who's the UPR champion? How about it's just us? We're the UPR champion. You guys wouldn't care if it was just us.
Champ.
My friend. Put on the shirt. He got next. Absolutely. Solo said that whoever was in NXT North champion, he got next. Absolutely. We got Hassad who says hi there. Hey. Oh my God, my voice is breaking up. I'm sorry, guys. Most wanted. You guys were helping me out when it was Malibu Most Wanted. I'm glad you guys knew. Don't be hating. Don't be hating. Jamie Kennedy. Does he still act? I haven't heard from him in like years. Captain Shade.
No, he's just around.
Look, you got this.
You too, my love.
I don't Snapchat. I'm too old for that. I got MySpace. I remember MySpace.
You got MySpace. Now what the hell is going on here?
Bloodline joke was corny. He was I laugh at corny stuff. Jeffrey, what's my list? It's too far. I can't reach. Jeffrey, I was like Grayson Wall. You're talking about his family. Wow, Shay, you should use Face app.
Why?
Is Apollo still Nigerian? Yeah, he is. Matter of fact, when Apollo came out, he just came from fighting M'Baku. We got Queen. Yep. No, he's not. No, okay. We're gonna get that down before she fights you. Type of Trucks is so boring, and I believe Roxanne, Perez, and I believe that's gonna be a thing. Absolutely, bad of the world. Absolutely. Thank you. Hello on MySpace. I used to love MySpace because, like, when people made me mad, I would take them out my top 8 and be like, "Yeah, now you're top 9."
I actually never had I didn't have it in like the prime. I got it afterwards because it became used for something else. But I didn't have it in the height because I was a loser. So,
ladies and gentlemen, keep her damn. She's great. How dare she say she's a loser? She's far from that. But let's talk about who's not a loser. The great Von Wagner against JBL Wish. I know you're watching this particularly for this segment, Jeffrey, and I appreciate you tuning in. Please give us some more likes. Come on, you guys can do better than that. Come on, you guys say we're the champions of the world. Come on, prove it to us. See, look at that. Come on, shit. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? That damn, she's great. Look at that. She's a winner. Come on. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Because she don't believe me, but she'll believe you guys.
What about Vaughn getting beat?
I was disgusted in this. The injustice of the great Von Wagner. Von Wagner went out there with his team. Josh Briggs and Jetson and whatever the other girl's name was, comes out to the ring. And, Von Wagner is kicking all kinds of ass. There's all kinds of ass juice on his boots because he's kicking so much ass. And these nobodies come out of nowhere. I'm sorry, I'm going to do a rant with a tear in my eye that these guys cheated. I was so disgusted at that. Von Wagner, whose momentum have been top of the line, top shelf shit. And then all of a sudden, these losers come out of nowhere, cheat. And you know what? Jensen's a liar. How you going to sit here and lie and wear armbrits? He should go to jail for that. That's called lying, my friend. And you guys are going to sit here and eat it up and be like, oh, Von deserved it and whatever. Von is boring. Is he boring? I don't know. I like winners, you guys. I don't know. I'm a fan of winners. I don't know if you guys like, because I For you to say, "Oh, he's boring," is because you like losers. Because did you guys like Brinson or Briggs? Which Briggs with his terrible clothesline? I do a better clothesline. I know that. That's why I'm so sore, because I just came from clotheslining school. What do you think about this match?
I mean, the match was kind of basic. It wasn't really nothing special. The only thing that was great was just seeing Vaughn lose. And also just them getting a laugh off, with the fake. It was kind of like, what was like a callback to like, Cowboy Bob Orton, kind of. Come on.
A callback? So what you're saying is they have a phone book where they could have called Von. This is bull. This is nonsense. This is crap. Von Wagner deserves better. I don't see you guys complaining online about this. You guys will complain about anything on the internet. I've seen you guys on the internet, and there's no justice for the great Von Wagner, who will be one day NXT champion. Mark my words. Mark this video. You guys will come back and be like, well, no, the bad guy. You guys think I'm doing a conspiracy thing, but the bad guy knows. Josh Briggs, Jason Briggs, whatever. No! No! I will not calm down. Where were you guys? You guys complained about everything else. Where's Dave Meltzer? Oh, right. He's too busy writing for digress. Let's talk about the very next thing. As I calm down, because my blood pressure has just officially went through the roof, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes.
Where's D'Angelo?
No,
go ahead.
Are you drag? Okay, first of all, don't skip. Anyways, Chase U has a new member. Chase U has a new member. Her name is Thea Hale, and she's young. I think she's like 20 or even 19.
She's like 18. No, she just graduated high school. She's like 18.
She's a baby. But she's joining Chase U. I'm excited to see where that goes. We'll talk a little bit more about her later on.
Yes.
Yes.
I'm not a fan of her.
Oh my god, I can't with you.
As a guy who wears Converses, I have to pick a fight with people who wear Vans. I'm sorry.
Oh my gosh. Anyways, we have Santos Escobar with the D'Angelo family.
Quick question. I'm sorry. Before we go any further, just real quick, what did you think about that 6-man match? Because they were asking, because we didn't do a review on Saturday, but what did you think about that match?
It was pretty good, actually. I didn't mind it. I thought it was pretty solid match. And the ending, I kind of felt like it was gonna go that route. But I'm glad that they're not completely done with Legado del Fantasma in NXT. So I'm okay with this direction it's going if that keeps them in NXT a little bit longer.
Oh, I'm sorry. No, because I have no follow-up. I didn't watch it, but I just wanted to hear your thoughts. But please carry on after that about his segment where he pretty much shows up, and I think it was Cruz driving, and I said God, but Santos opened the door for him and stuff like that.
So it was Del Toro that was driving.
Oh, it was Del Toro. Okay.
And then he also had Joaquin Wilde getting him a meeting. I thought it was only Santos that was going to be at the mercy of the D'Angelo family. I didn't know it was going to be the entire. And where was Electra? Let's talk about that. Hello.
I mean, I don't blame her. At that point, I'm like, you guys are losers. I would leave too. That's pretty much me if I was ever on the Knicks. Like, you guys are losers, and I would just leave. But carry on.
That makes sense though, because I mean, I guess her character is about being with powerful men. So Santos being kind of like flunky. I can't with you. That would kind of take away her wanting to be with. I could see her, if they want to run it back, putting her with Zion Quinn.
It's interesting because you did mention her, and I didn't even think nothing about her, like not being, because she was in that last segment last week on the boat. I think it was last week, right? Where they were on the boat, her and Legado. And then when you mentioned like, where is she? I'm like, I didn't even think about her, but yeah, that's a good eye. I didn't even think about that. But carry on, please.
Yeah, so I mean, I think maybe if she wanted to jump ship, I think, they could run things back with her whole situation with Zion Quinn, since he is a heel now. I mean, and he kind of needs the help. He's not the best on the mic. So having someone that's a little bit, better, on the verbal aspect of things.
I'm sorry, who was you speaking about? You talking about
Zion Quinn?
Mm-hmm. Who was on tonight, but yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, no, I'm just talking about Elektra Lopez. If she had like another option, I feel like that would be a good fit together for them. You know, one can help the other. She can have someone that she can be behind that's going to grow, and he can have someone that's, you know, a great heater, a great, you know, talker for him.
And it gives him a little bit more layers because even like sometimes I guess she might be a better talker than him. I couldn't really judge it from that point. But you know, a guy come out with a girl, kind of gives him a little bit more layers. I would say it would help him out a lot. I would say because he's someone that's surprising. It's kind of surprising because he has a really good look. Like I make fun of him and stuff like that, but he has a great look. He has a presence, but there's a piece missing. And it's like, what is it? And it might be Mike. It could totally be Mike. But it might be, well, a woman's touch might be able to help him out too.
That too. And I don't even think it's his Mike, because I feel like when you put the words together, it's the charisma. Like he needs a little bit more oomph. But we're spending way too much time on two people who weren't even on the show.
Carry on. Absolutely. You're right. Carry on. Carry on. You're the boss. Carry on.
So Santos versus Nathan Frazer. This type of entrance is so cute. I just think he gets everyone so hyped. He gives me very much like that quintessential like baby face. Look at this hater over here.
No, I was listening.
So what is that face?
I can't make faces.
Who listens with such a face?
I do. I do that every time my supervisor talk.
It looks like it's painful for you to listen.
It is. Listen, first off, this guy is actually really great. Nathan Drake. Oh my God, I'm thinking about fucking Uncharted. But Nathan, he's really good. Matter of fact, there was a move he did that made me go like, you can tell this dude was trained by Seth. It's the, you know, when they drag your foot and you're holding the ropes and he lands. I was like, oh man, he's totally trained by Seth. His music, I've been listening to Panic at the Disco or whatever it's called, that band. And I was like, hey, that's what that music remind me of when he comes out. It's so 2005. Some of you guys might not even know who that is. But carry on. Please talk about this match. I thought it was a good match, but please carry on.
It was a really good match. And honestly, right now, Nathan is hitting. He's all hits, no misses with me. Like all of his matches so far have been very exciting, very fun to watch. I just need him to get like a little bit more personality. Like I need a little bit more.
Yeah.
Like he's just a generic guy that is really good in the ring at this point with great hair.
Great hair.
His hair is very luxurious and bouncy. Flows quite well.
No, it's.
You just be hating.
I'm just gonna drink some water because that right there. I mean, it is definitely. Whoa.
Hating.
I'm good at my job. I'm gonna say and say he's definitely needs something going on with the character wise. He is pretty bland. Andrews is cool as hell. The lightning and then he comes up from the. Who are you looking at? That is hilarious. It just. But the lightning and he runs to the ring, it's cool, but he is missing character. And hopefully they can find something. When this match was really good. At first I said, oh man, are they gonna have him lose again? Because he really needs to show he can hang in NXT that roster. He needs to show he can do what he can do. Because not a lot of people watch NXT UK. NXT UK, I gotta say this out loud. I know it's great. It's just hard to keep up with. It's so much wrestling. It's just so much wrestling. It's hard to keep up with all that stuff. But I know it's great. Oh my God, I almost choked on my spit. That's terrible.
You going through it today.
I am. Yes, I am. I am. But I'm sore, but I'm here. My voice is breaking from karaoke. It's hard being the show, ladies and gentlemen. But I'm here. Even though you guys didn't ask for it, but I'm here. But yes, no one really watched. Not if you're watching NXT UK. So he needs something to show that he can hang with these guys. Santos taking a loss. It doesn't hurt him. He's well established, former cruiserweight champion, has some great feuds. And the story, you know, it slightly reminds me. I say this slightly. I'm going to say like this, slightly. You remember when that storyline with JBL and HBK was like broke? And he had to do all this stuff for JBL and everything like that.
Yeah.
I don't know why. It reminded me of that. Not that Santos is broke, but he's doing all these things for the villain and eventually he breaks free. I always thought that storyline was hilarious because if I was broke, I would not be signing the deal with the devil. I would go to my friends like, hey, can you give me like money? But whatever, that storyline is neither here or there. Santos takes the L. Really good match. Do you want to go into one more? Sure.
I just wanted to say, I think Nathan is one of those people I feel like would benefit a lot from a tag team for a little bit to kind of like get it together. I feel like that's very helpful for a lot of people in NXT who've just been like put in tag teams, and it gave them that time to kind of like build their character and kind of bounce off of someone that maybe had certain things that they don't have. I feel like him and Wesley could be a really, really, really good tag team. I feel like they have the same type of skill set, like, and vibe going on. Even, you know, listen, the colors a little bit similar. I think they could be a good tag team because I feel like Nathan needs that. Look, I could not I'm gonna be honest with you. I was not big on Johnny Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa when they first came to NXT because at the time, Solo, outside of them being good in the ring, what did they bring character-wise? This is before they became DIY, is what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
What would they bring it to the table? Be honest.
I don't know if they could reach the table.
Oh my God, rude. Anyways, but they were talented, clearly, and that's undeniable. But
sure.
But
you're saying, what were they missing? I think as time went on, they were able to gel very well together. I think what they needed was something called time, you know.
But they also needed the growth to you know, kind of like figure each other out, and I think they helped each other. I feel like.
But I think that's where it goes into time. They needed time.
Your mic is stronger than mine. Don't talk over me.
I'm so sorry. Go ahead.
Your mic cuts me off. I'm sorry.
I apologize, madam. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I just feel like after they had their tag team and they grew, I liked them solo because they kind of like figured out who they were within the tag team.
Talking about Johnny and Ciampa, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, yeah. I can understand that. And we're talking about. I remember a conversation we had not that long, a few weeks back, and it looked like they were going to do a team up. Wes and Nathan, and you know maybe they go back to it. Even though I think there's something with Wes and Sangha, so I think that. But we'll get into that. And next week, I mean, we'll be here to talk about because he's going to have a match next week with was it Run It Straight, Mr. Run It Straight himself, and he mentioned Sangha. Maybe Sangha will be around.
Maybe.
But I mean, we'll do a commercial. We don't have to do, ladies and gentlemen, we don't have to do commercials. You're getting a commercial-free NXT review, the unpopular review. You got the bad guy, Jack. You have
a live event.
Yes, you're getting the best. We want to say thank you guys in the chat. We love your feedback. Give us a like, give us a love. Let us know we're doing a great job because we feel like we're doing an excellent job. We are the duo of the year from last year. You can hear my voice crackling, but I'm here. She's here. We're going to win it again this year. And we're going to talk NXT. So we thank you guys. We want to thank Nico for letting us use his platform so we can get some more eyes on us. So we thank you guys and you're enjoying this. Let us know that we're doing a good job. But we talked about Zion Quinn. He was upset and he's going to get his match with Wesley.
Yes.
Now let's talk about your guy. Braun Breaker comes out. And he has a thing he talks about. What did you think about his match on
Braun boring, but Von Wagner is not boring?
He's not. I'm sorry, he's a winner. What's boring about winning? I'm sorry, I wake up loving to win. What are you talking about?
Is he a winner? Are you sure he forgot that tonight?
Your buns are very nice. I like the buns. It's nice in your hair. There we go. Boring Braun is out.
He's not boring. He's great. Braun comes out and he's got the same Wrangler jeans. Like I need him to switch it up.
Yeah, exactly. I sat here and said, I know you make way more money than me. Why do you keep wearing the same thing? And then I said, what are you talking about? He came out with these pants and the thing. I'm sitting there saying he has to wash this at some point.
What if he has a bunch like SpongeBob?
Huh?
What if he has a bunch of pants like SpongeBob? Like the
First off, whoa. I'm offended. SpongeBob is the fashionista. How dare you compare bum Braun to the fascination known as SpongeBob. SpongeBob has class. He has, listen, not too many guys can wear them socks up there like that. I know, because I've seen some people do that. And I sat here and said, listen, Ashley McGee, you need to get it together. I'm sorry, I'm a fashionista, so it bothers me. That's why I'm invited to the gala next year. I'm going with somebody. I don't know. I lost my invitation. But carry on. We're talking about Braun Breaker.
So Braun comes out, and he's a fighting champ. So he's going to say, who wants next? Who wants next? And
he came out after beating M'Baku.
I can't. Apollo comes out.
Oh shit, it's Apollo.
Anyway, I mean, I guess the crowd was happy to see him. I know. I'm not saying like I don't have an issue with Apollo. I think he's
no, but you do. I can hear in your voice. I don't have an issue with him, but I already see where this was going.
You just loud. You just loud.
I'll turn down my mic. I'm sorry. Go ahead. It's my mic. It's not me. I'm not a loud person.
You loud. It's you. You are loud. Anyways, I don't have an issue because I think he's extraordinarily talented, obviously. But I just never like.
Mm-hmm. It's something missing. Something missing, of course.
For me, cool. It's great, but I wasn't really like, oh my god, it's Apollo.
Like who? Like me? I didn't do all that.
And it's clear. I mean, I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm.
He's just gonna have a few. This is just something to give. It's just kind of pass the time for Braun. Do you really think Apollo is gonna be the one to
Apollo should. Let me tell you why. First off, Apollo with the strength of all 5 Black Panthers should take over and beat Braun Breaker. But I know it's not gonna happen. But you actually nailed it, right? So they have it's kind of a pay-per-view, but it's not the Great American Bash, which was it July 5th. So I feel like that's going to be the match for. Or maybe it's not. But I'm looking at it like that. That's going to be the match that they're going to do. You're absolutely right. It's going to be something for Braun, someone to beat, someone who's on the main roster. Yeah, they did. They really did. I mean, something he actually said was being called up too soon to the main roster. And I agree. I really wish that they took their time with him down there. He didn't have to be called up immediately. And it felt like, I see what you mean. Apollo to me he's great. He's athletic. But he's missing something, and it's personality. Personality, he's not really strong in that. Even with, matter of fact, I was confused. I said, "Oh, he's a babyface here," because on the main roster, if you even see him on the main roster, he's with Commander Z, and I'm like, they're heels, right? I had to be reminded, he's a heel, right? I'm doing the Macarena here. I'm like, what are we doing here? So. I'm glad he's there because I think he's great. I think him and Braun could have a really fun match. The victory is not in doubt at all. But at the same time, I go, this could be a fun match nonetheless, though. This could be a totally fun match. And I look forward to it. You want to get into some of these chats before we move on? Where's the accent? It's where his accent is where Kofi's accent is.
He left it on the main roster.
Yeah, he did.
I think that he just kind of got caught up in the moment because I felt like at points he was trying to push it out and then it was going back in and then it was going back out. Like if you really listen to it, you can see it. Like specifically at one point when he looked at the camera, I was like, "Oh, you're trying to access it, ain't you?" But it wasn't happening.
Who's that? Kofi?
No, Apollo.
Oh, his accent. Yeah, no, he don't keep his accent. It's at least with Kofi's, he would try to do it. I don't know what was going on at that one point, but Apollo's, it was like he'll have it, and because he'll go in and out, he'll be like something. He'll speak, in his native tongue, and then next thing you know, he's like, "Yeah, and by the way, I had a hot dog." And I'm like, "Oh, okay, that's."
It was all over the place. I feel like he was just really emotional, and I think that the crowd being so invested got to him because I mean that he took his whole sweet ass time.
He should. I think he missed that I mean, the NXT atmosphere is just different from the main roster.
No, I know. Yeah, no, I'm not saying. I'm just saying. I realized he took a very long time. I was like, all right, baby, like I'm gonna need you to pick the mic up. Like, let's speed this up. We got matches coming. Come on.
That's just rude. He
I'm
was just very happy to be there. Like he's always excited to be there. He
showed
all
happy to be there. We know.
Yeah, I know. That's why he showed all 38 of his teeth. Like, why are you like getting on him? He's happy to be there. Like he's like the employee I would hire just because he smiles to be there. But we'll talk about him a little bit later in the night. You want to get to the next segment?
Yes. So the next segment we have Joe Gacy.
What is Druids?
Yeah, the dyad. It's called the dyad. That's
okay. You got it.
We obviously know one of those people is Draco. Clearly, I don't know who the other guy is.
You think so? Didn't he get let go? He get let go?
Did he?
Yes, he did. Anthony Drago, the black dude.
He got let go.
Yes.
Why did they let him go?
I don't know.
Listen, they just be dropping these.
I thought you knew. I thought you really knew. Yeah, no.
It's happening every other week. Okay.
I want to be sure we're talking the same person.
No.
Black dude with the army pants.
Yes. Okay. Yes. They let him go. So then who the hell is it? I don't know who was under the rope.
You know who I think what's that tag name? I think it's Grizzly Young Vets because somebody said no matter what name you was prior, it was something like that played off, but it could be totally someone I didn't expect. But
it's the Grizzly Young Vets.
Mm-hmm. But carry on. You're talking about this segment. Please carry on.
Yeah, that would be terrible if it's them. Like, why would you? They're perfect. Why would that? Don't. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. But anyways, the dyad will be coming next week, and we will see who these people are. I still feel like it's Anthony. I feel like they got him. They hired him back.
You know what? And that could totally be a thing. Look, see, look, right here, H-Man. Thank you, H-Man.
That's why.
Yeah. Thank you, H-Man. Thank you. See, I knew I wasn't making stuff up.
Damn. Anyways, I didn't say you were. So we have the finals of the Breakout tournament for the women. Tiffany versus Roxanne Perez. Well, Tiffany Stratton, sorry. It's going to be Tiffany by the time she gets the main roster, so you might as well just get used to it.
No, you're wrong. It's actually going to just be Tiff.
It's going to be Big T.
Yeah, it's going to be Big T.
It's Big T?
No, it's just going to be called T. They're just going to take all the other letters. They're just going to say, hey, T. But carry on.
It's going to be TS. Anyways, so they're having their match, and Tiffany finagled her way into this. How? I have no idea, but she did it. And honestly, this is a pretty good match. I really enjoyed it, actually. I think Tiffany, she grows every week in the ring. I mean, she's a natural athlete. I mean, she even said that in the promo before the match. She's a natural athlete, and that's obvious. Like the things she's able to do in that ring, and it's not like she's been wrestling her whole life.
Right.
She's really good, and she has so much potential for her to just be starting and be already so able to kind of move around the ring how she does. Like that's outstanding. And she already has her, completely down.
The persona, right?
All down so well. She speaks well, and she has great timing as well. Timing is so important as well. Like, because you can say a whole bunch of stuff. If you don't know how to hit it.
Absolutely. No, for sure.
It won't matter. So she definitely has all the tools. But I still wanted Roxanne to win because she's adorable, and I think she's the perfect person to take that title off of Mandy Rose.
But I don't think she's going for the women's championship. I think she's going for. I think her and Jade do, because to me, I thought it was going to be Jade going for the championship. But seeing how she came out after the match and hugged her, her friend and everything like that, I was thinking maybe they're going to go for the tag titles. So. Who came out at Indy Hartwell came out. I was gonna say who came out because it was a third person which set up for 6-woman tag for next week. But I don't think it is Roxanne. I don't think, not because I don't think she's talented. I think she's great. I think she's talented. I think she's grown young too. Someone you can really build around for the next 10 years because she's so young. I mean, for God's sake, they said I'm reminded they were born in 2001 and my poor little kneecap go like ouch. Um, you know, it was a pretty solid match. Tiffany, you said something a few weeks back. You said, "Oh, they probably paint themselves in a corner because, you know, I feel like they really like Nikki. I think she's really hurt. I mean, I'm not sure. I don't know. I don't want to, you know, report stuff I don't know. But you was like, I don't know, because I feel like they put themselves in the corner and they put Tiffany, who could take the L, and someone that they like. I mean, they like Tiffany. They like her a lot. I mean, they're gonna still utilize her. This loss don't mean nothing. It was a solid match. Mandy comes out. Matter of fact, I gave him a new name. I was just in the zone tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, please give us a like, love, and share.
New name today.
Yeah, I do. I'm the namer. That's me. There we go. But I called them Tired Attraction. They came out. Yeah, Tired Attraction, because people are tired of them. And they came out with their, you know, not Wolf. What's that movie? Damn, I have all these movies references. I should have wrote these things down. Anyway, they come out. They said, Mandy says, girl. She didn't say, Well, no, she didn't sing girl. Destiny Shouts. I like that song. Girls is something fun. Girls. I don't know the rest of the lyrics. But she comes out, told her, like, you gonna challenge me for a championship. You're gonna lose. You're gonna be embarrassed. You might as well. You have a better chance on the main roster. Better yet, you have a better putting that award in the closet, which I did most of my high school career or high school period, because those awards meant nothing. Carry on. You want to carry on with this segment and move on to the next one?
So what I'm gonna say is,
I am giving everyone a new name, H-Man. What's going on, H-Man? I see you drunk.
Yeah, I love how you just want to glaze over the fact that you were calling Nikita Nikki for the last, like, 2 minutes.
I make mistakes.
Yeah.
Carry on.
So basically, in terms of this, I love Toxic Attraction. They still entertain me. They get people upset. It's great, and they look gorgeous, you know, and I don't mind looking at them. Come on, they're beautiful, and they're talented. They're an attraction. Anyways,
I dropped a quarter.
I think Roxanne is going to, I don't know. I feel like it might. Okay, so what I will say is I feel it would be Roxanne or Nikita. One of the two are definitely going to take that title from her. I think Indy and Cora could be something. I mean, they don't have anything else they're doing. And, I mean, it's 3 of them. It's 3 on 3. They moved Wendy out of that position. Now Roxanne, the main person who I think has, of all the people that Mandy has faced, has the best opportunity to take the title from her. Like, so the most momentum of the people that she's gone against, I'd say she has the most momentum. But, I mean, she could still lose.
So, okay, so let me ask you this. Let's do a what if, right? Maybe that could be a new segment we do, but let's do a what if.
Okay.
Let's say what if Roxanne do beat Mandy, and I'm pretty sure after that, then, you know, her fellow beings, they lose the championship. Do you put them to the main roster? Like, is that an act that you would want to put on the main roster? Or how would you want to book them after losing the championship? You said Roxanne looked like she has a good chance. I mean, obviously she could totally lose, but what would you do with Toxic Attraction after that?
I mean, I think they could do a little bit more in NXT. Like, I think they could be, you know, a fun little kind of asshole-ish around, picking on other people type, you know, faction, kind of similar to, you know, Undisputed Era. Like, you know, they weren't holding titles the whole time, you know, of being NXT. I feel like there's opportunity there. I mean, they are an attraction.
What's the next segment, though?
The next segment is, hold on, Pretty Deadly attacks one of Chasey's students. Then we also had Wendy throw a drink in Tiffany's face because Tiffany was being rude, and, you know,
she was
rude. So, I mean, yeah. Wendy's shown that she has very little patience and will speak her mind, which I love about Wendy.
No, I like that. Yes.
I really do. So Pretty Deadly comes out to the ring. I love their entrance. Like every time I see it, it never gets old for me. I love their entrance. It's so funny. It's just cute, and they are really pretty. They are pretty. Don't lie. Anyways, so Pretty Deadly versus Chase versus Andre Chase, in a handicap match because they injured his partner. Now,
Disgusting.
that this is gonna. How dare you?
No, but they injured the partner.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant the other way around. Okay, sorry. I think that this is going to be an ongoing thing because he did not tag Thea. Thea was on the.
She was on the ropes. Yep, she was on the apron. She's like, "Tag me, tag me."
I think what's going to happen is we're going to keep getting this, and at some point he's going to tag her.
And she's just going to destroy them, right?
Yeah, I think that's what this is going to be. In terms of the match, it wasn't really meant to be anything special. It was just showing Pretty Deadly being bullies, beating up on Andre. So we'll see where that goes.
I don't like what they're doing to my man Dre. You know, like, now this guy's my guy. Like, now, because he's for his peeps. When he saw, was it Hardwire on the ground, and he said, "No, I can do it, Coach. I can do it." I don't know why it made him sound like a guana smoking a cigarette. But he sat there and was like, "Don't worry, I got you." He even said, because that's why, not Wade Barrett. I love Wade Barrett. What's the commentator? Because he always makes me mad. I get physically upset. Yeah. Who?
Fit.
Yeah, Fit. You know, I'm tired of
Joseph.
I knew what I heard it. I wanted to rename him. But why are you? Oh my God, it's so intimidating when you yell at me. But he sits there and says dumb things, and I'm sitting there going, like he said something a few weeks ago. Andre, we've never seen him like this. I'm saying, you mean the guy who always says, "Son of a bitch"? I'm sitting there saying, you acting. I hate you. I hate you so much, Vic. I'm gonna write a card in crayon. That's how mad I am. But this match was not meant to be anything. Poor Chase. Dre deserved better. They forgot about Dre. And it's disgusting. Vic Joseph can go somewhere. But carry on.
All right. So on to the next segment we have.
Oh, it's about.
I can imagine. We had Alba Fyre versus Tatum Paxley. I don't think anyone was like, "Yeah, Tatum's winning." Sorry, but Alba has a lot of momentum behind her, and it would make no sense for her to lose this match. I thought it was a pretty, average match. Like, I don't think it was meant to be anything crazy. I think it was just meant to give Alba more momentum.
Fire.
Anyways, Alba is exiting the ring after her match against Tatum, and she is attacked by Lash Legend, who is every week just more and more going into my heart. I love her. And I love her I don't love it, but the crowd chanting Lash is trash reminds me so much of Sasha's Ratchet for some reason. Like, it gives me that same vibe.
It's funny when you mention that, because I remember listening to interviews with Sasha, and when they said Sasha's Ratchet, I think she thought they were saying rat shit, and she was just like, "What, rat shit? That's terrible," which is terrible, but it was Ratchet. So yeah, I do see that reference. It's funny when I saw it come out, Lash, because the match was really, you summed it up beautifully. Really was nothing. Alba, she's building her up. She gives respect to Tatum, like, "Hey, good job," walks off. And Lash Legend, let's talk about that attire. What came to my mind when I saw that attire? I know you guys want to hear what's going on in my brain and stuff like that. But you remember Backstreet Boys' "Tell Me Why"? I was waiting for her to just break down and start doing this one. "Tell me why ain't nothing." I should have sung that at karaoke. I'm so disappointed in myself. So I sung "System of a Down." That's why my voice is so messed up. But it looked like that's the next feud. Or not even feud, but that's the next go-to for Alba Fyre, because to keep the fire going, you got to add wood. That's funny. See that?
So we move on to the next segment, and we have the Creeds. They're celebrating their win.
As they should.
Exactly.
This is the match you said was good, but carry on.
and Roddy is
racist.
I hate you. Shut up. So Roddy is kind of he's saying, "Oh, good job, guys," but then Idris and Malik Blade come in, and then Creed brothers give them a title defense very easily.
Match.
They're clearly baby faces. They're very much baby faces.
Fighting champions.
The Creeds kind of give me the same energy that Braun does, which is they're fighting champions. So therefore, I think we'll be getting a lot of these things where it's like, I feel like they're gonna do a lot of title defenses. I feel you're such a hater. You are such a hater.
I'm listening.
Hoo, hoo, hoo. I don't care.
Why'd you bark at me? Like, what was that?
That's a whoo, whoo.
So let's I don't know what was going on here, ladies and gentlemen. But just to digest this a little bit. Yeah, you know, give them credit. But as soon as these guys ask for a title shot, how dare you give them a title shot? What's wrong with you? As a matter of fact, there was some flaws in that match. Sad Rod sitting here like yelling at these guys after giving them praise. They're gonna kick him out. I'm just waiting for they're gonna open the door, throw him out. Because Sad Rod is just creating a lot of sadness. But
ruining the mood. He's messing up the vibes. Like the vibes were immaculate, and then Rod he comes in and he's just bringing negativity to the table back up. No, I'm being set up. This is crazy.
Absolutely, that's gonna happen. That's gonna be a clip. That is totally gonna be a clip. I should have wrote that down.
God, I'm being
what was how that? Now you're not gonna do the bark anymore. You know, hoo, 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 hoo. You gotta.
Oh my God! No, that actually sounded like a full-grown dog just now.
I am. I fall asleep just after I drink my meal, eat my meal, drink my meal.
No dog falls asleep right after they eat their meal. They walk around and lick their chops and drip all over your couches with their wet beards. That's what dogs actually do after they eat.
This is pretty dry.
Anyways, let's move on. We now have
there was a segment into the main event, but you wanted
Giovanni Vici.
Oh, Buzz Lightyear.
Who is Fabian Eichner? We were wondering, where is Fabian? He went to Italy, clearly.
I'm not a fan at heart. How dare you? But go ahead. No, so
and he came back with a new personality, a new gimmick. We'll see. Honestly, we'll see. Like that's all I have to say.
I don't like this.
Me either. Honestly,
I wish he just come out as Buzz Lightyear. Like the movie's coming out. Imagine with the purple thing over his head. Come on, it would have been perfect. Come on, he looks like Buzz Lightyear. I've been saying that for a whole year. No, you don't remember? I said you guys start listening to me because you remember a certain somebody you was praising, and then you was like, we won't mention that name ever again. I don't like when she gives me that look. Carry on to the next match.
Like, I just like it's literally I can't. Anyways, so we're moving on to Solo Sikoa versus Grayson Waller and Carmelo Hayes, but he has a tag partner. Say it.
Oh, shit, Apollo!
No. Because I barely can deal with it with Elias. I am not taking this. Absolutely not. I'm not dealing with it anymore. So Solo and Apollo are taking on Grayson and Carmelo. And I was worried at first. Like, I thought that Solo was really going to go through this match by himself because he would. And I'm like, it's not even just like two. It's Trick too. Because you know Trick is good for getting involved in matches, especially Carmelo's. So it was kind of like, Solo, don't do it. But Apollo came out and he kind of, reintroduced the new NXT 2.0 to, his amazing ability. Yeah, I mean, I liked the match. It was fun. It was a fun match for sure. And it was nice to just kind of have, Apollo there. So yeah.
No, it was nice to see Apollo, and Apollo had to get the win, especially with him going for the NXT championship.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you gotta make him look strong, keep him on the winning team.
Mm-hmm.
It was nice to see Apollo get that reaction again of, like people know who he is. Because in the main roster, I get it, I understand, it's different. The main roster and NXT roster, like audience, are two different things. But I go like, man, this guy's so great, and I root for him. When he won the Intercontinental Championship, what was it, last year? I was happy for him, and I had high hopes. I was saying, man, I was hoping great things for him, and it didn't happen.
Yeah.
So him on NXT, even though I know what his role is, he knows what his role is. It's nice to see that audience was very excited to see him, and they knew who he was. So it was a pretty good match. It was solid. It was decent. Nothing to break. Nothing to go like, oh my god, that was like that's 5 stars at the Tokyo Dome. It was a nice match. Oh, we got people writing in here. No, H-Man, you can't have Jeffrey. Find some other Jeffrey. That is my best friend. How dare you?
Friends, Jeffrey. What the fuck?
Yeah, you can't have all these. Jeffrey, what are you doing? Jeffrey, I know you hear me. Jeffrey! Yeah! I just woke up half in New York.
Oh my god.
Jeffrey! H-Man. Should I put him on the list?
You testing me?
You're testing her, H-Man. How dare you? What are we doing?
All right. I mean, so that's basically the end of NXT.
Yes, that's NXT. We're going to do some plugs. We didn't play no commercial. You got a commercial-free NXT. We hope you guys have enjoyed us. I think we can play one commercial. Do we have any?
Yes. I don't know. Do we?
Okay, we do have a commercial. We'll play this and we'll get back and do plugs.
But if I were to go with the proper way to book things, Edge will go after the world title eventually. Damian Priest can go back after the mid-card title. Rhea Ripley can go after the WWE Women's Championship, Raw Championship. You need a tag team. I would actually call up an NXT 2.0 tag team to join them.
Wow. All right.
I will call up the Creed brothers. I think the Creed brothers would be a good fit for this. What the fuck are you making up?
Creed brothers? I thought you was going to drop some fucking news tonight, man. And this is your biggest fucking ad was thinking, you know what? It's the Creed brothers. Bro, nobody's watching the fucking Creed brothers. What the This was the lamest fucking egg you just dropped. I said, give me some fucking news, and you're like, maybe the Creed brothers. Like,
It's kind of creepy when you see Chris laugh. Like, I'm just not prepared for any of that.
Hulk smash! Hulk smash!
Yeah, we're gonna take over the world. Let's just throw all kinds of that. Oh, that really fucking hurts. But yeah, that's pretty much what.
How does his hands not hurt? Like my hands literally hurt.
Oh. Well, I don't know. Well, I think when you're one baloney away from fat, I guess you don't feel nothing. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, that was pretty much our NXT review. I hope you guys enjoyed. We're gonna do some cheap, not even cheap plugs. These are not cheap plugs. These are top quality plugs. So let's do them. I believe. Okay, let's start from the beginning. Let's start from the Genesis. What is the show? I almost said Wrestling Dog. Captain Shaykespeare. What is this show?
S is Perfect Flex Talk Radio, and it is for the intelligent wrestling fan. They have really great discussions. It is with Mike Knox from Around the Blocks.
Oh.
I just like saying that because it's just such a cool slogan. And then we also have The Z is Silent as well.
Absolutely.
And they usually have a guest most of the time, and they, just discuss different topics in, the wrestling community, and they're always, pretty insightful. So
there we go. Good job, Doc. We got on Monday, I believe it's returning next week. We got the executive consultant who Get ready to take over the world. I don't think it's Big Daddy Cool. This is going to be a replacement. It's going to be revamped next week. So tune in. You can catch these two beautiful people every Tuesday, right after NXT. We know you. You can catch these guys on Tuesdays. On Wednesdays, you can catch the All Elite couple as they review Dynamite. These two will be on right after Dynamite. Oh my God, my voice is crackling all over again. We got one, and shout out to she's an honorary member here to the NXT crew, the wrestling doll. Who we gotta give her praise, her flowers. She's phenomenal. She's great. We say thank you for filling in when you do.
Queen.
That is a queen. Yes, she is a queen. We got stuff going on the entertainment side. We got a Shrek 2, review coming up soon. We have tomorrow, I believe at 8:30, we're going to do Miss Marvel because Disney Plus never stops. We're going to be reviewing Miss Marvel episode 1, so you can tune in. What about you? You got some reviews? You're the hardest working lady here on UPL. What do we got here, Captain?
Well, this coming Thursday, 6 p.m., I will be doing the Evil review with the amazing.
She's tremendous.
Trust.
Yeah.
We'll be going over the $1 Billion Princesses episode, which was one of my favorites, actually.
I think I actually watched that one. I don't.
I like
some episodes I never finished, but yeah, y'all going to be doing Stephanie this week.
All
right, that's going to be fun. That's going to be fun. This Saturday, I don't have a graphic. I should have uploaded, and that's my fault. But this Saturday, we have on Instagram Live at 8 p.m. We have a battle. It's going to be Yoshi representing Yoshi against the 4 choices. If you follow us on Instagram, and if you'll see the choices. It's going to be Tails the Fox, Dino the Dinosaur from the Flintstones, Barney. I forgot who the other. Oh, Ness from Nintendo. So you guys could join the voting system, and whoever wins is going to be the opponent for Yoshi. I sit here and say this humbly: if you voted for Barney, I'm going to write a diss track about you.
I voted for Barney. I really did, though. Actually,
I know you did. And that's what makes this conflicting, because I said, "Why would she do this?" And it's like, I don't like. I don't. I know what you did, and I don't know why. What I do to deserve this? But I want to get into some of these chats real quick. I don't. Can you click the thing? Because my thing is acting up.
For me, Dino was my second choice, to be honest.
You don't even know who Dino is.
I do know who Dino is. What do you mean I don't know who Dino is?
Okay, I'm sorry. What else do we got? Because we're gonna go home. Let's get to some of these chats and then we're gonna go home. What else do we got here? I'm.
He's gonna get his wish eventually.
Yeah, I think that's coming. What else do we got?
Barney sucks.
He do, and I understand. Thank you. Give me something to work with, ladies and gentlemen. You guys want to rant? Here's a rant. I sit here and I do everything I can to entertain you guys, and then you guys sit here, spit in my face, and give me stuff I can't work with. But then you want me to go on air, Instagram Live, represent Barney, who has done nothing physical ever in his life, and you want me to think he's going to stand a chance against Yoshi. But I sit here and tell you this. See the Superior, I know you're not watching this right now, but this Saturday, the Ron Revolution continues. Bad Guy Jack always win. Never bet against Jack. Tune in Instagram Live. You don't want to miss it. That was my promo.
Hey, Mike. We missed you too. A month.
Hi, Mike. Hi, Michael.
Really? I really can't. Honestly, I don't understand. I can't really figure Apollo out. I see Solo. Honestly, his name. Like, he just seems like a Solo kind of guy. Like, okay, if I could explain the energy that Solo gives, he has the same energy of, like, I want to say Stone Cold, of like, I don't see him teamed with nobody. Like, it doesn't feel right. It really doesn't. He just seems like a solo person, no pun intended.
No, but that works actually for his character. He should do solo stuff.
Yeah.
What else we got? Any other comments you want to get in before we call it a night? No, it's Shay Steiner. You're Shay Steiner. You're officially a Steiner.
Listen. God bless. My math is pretty bad too, so I guess it kind of
Mine's too.
So,
but
darling.
You know, Charmaine, I joined you on stage. No respect. I get no respect from you guys, but that's okay. The Devon Revolution is a solo thing. I don't need any of you guys. Actually, I do. Can you give us a like, please? Thank you. That would help. I do need you guys. You're part of my Jack Pack, baby! Baby! I can't yell anymore. I'm done. Listen, Cap, you ready to go tonight?
Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, this was the NXT edition of UPR. We hope you guys had fun. Please follow all the other shows. Continue to follow us on all social media platforms. And okay, here we go. I always do this. Captain, any last words before we go home?
Judgment Day's newest tagline. Their name will now be Taboo Tuesday. We can't do Judgment Day anymore because, I mean, you know, I feel like it's a little played out. Finn needs his own name. And if we're going to go down the line of different pay-per-views, I personally feel like Taboo Tuesday is a pretty good one, or Cyber Sunday, whichever one. I think would be good. Hi, Ghosty. How are you, Ghosty? But yeah, that's it. That's my final words. And everyone who's talking crap about Finn Balor being smiling. Oh, look at him get a beat. He's gonna take the pin. He's gonna take the pin. Who's laughing now?
Okay, Chris. Fucking you slammed the table. You slammed the table. Now she don't want to do that. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm glad she's back because she was able to give the last words. Also, I know you guys are gonna write this as we go home. Wait for it. Damn, she's great. I'm the bad guy. She's the Captain Shaykespeare. Please blow the fans a lovely kiss before we go night. Isn't she great? Night, ladies and gentlemen. You know you guys enjoyed that episode. Give us a like, love, and share. I'm saying it one more time. Give it to us. Give us what we want. Give us what we need. That's all, folks.